Going on, everybody? Doing another occult item episode. I'm going to make dowsing rods out of clothes hangers. Sorry the lighting is poor in here, but there's nothing I can really do about that. So, gonna get some little pliers, some needle nose snips, not needle nose, but just snips in general, and then pliers, 2 straws. And basically the concept of dowsing rods is you can use them for divination, kind of like a pendulum, to answer like yes or no questions. You can use it to find water. My dad, that's what he used to use it for, was to find water. They were kind of like gypsies. They lived in a bus at one point in time and just was always on the run, building houses from hand. And pretty much my grandpa would say, hey, go find us a well, and he would go out and use 2 coat hangers, make a couple dowsing rods, and find water. But you can use it for divination, like kind of like tarot or witch's dice, which I haven't showed you all that yet. I'll do another video on it. Cardomancy, runes. I mean, you can do a lot, but pretty much you're going to take the clothes hanger, and God, you can't see in here, it's fucking horrible. This is depressing. I'm sorry, man. I try to give you guys the best lighting, but my landlord thought it was a good idea to not put an entire light in the house. I'm going to pause this. This is ridiculous.
You know what I can help you with, honey.
Alright, sorry about that. This lighting in this house is so ridiculous. I got a dishwasher going off in the background. I don't even know if you can hear. I'll check out the video before I post it, but take a clothes hanger and you're going to snip it right there where it starts curving to the top. Some snips. And then you'll snip it right here at the end. Dang. I'm weak! Probably helps if you put it on the actual snips too. There's one rod. Hey babe.
Yeah, honey?
Can you bring me those straws? You're going to want to bend it like kind of like a 90-degree angle. You can't see it with the light, but and you're going to want to measure out the other one. Can you bring me scissors? Stella, I'm not asking you. I told you to go play or something. I'm not. This video ain't gonna be long. Just play for a little bit.
I'm just looking at the book on the chair.
I know. Just chill for a little bit. That's all I'm asking. Daddy ain't gonna be long. I still love you. You're gonna want to snip this hanger the same length. That's actually pretty good. I'm surprised at myself on that one. On how accurate it was. Let's see. Let's see. So we got 2 rods cut out. And they're pretty much the same length. So essentially, take the rods, you ask them questions, and they move. Like, show me the answer for yes. And there it goes crossing over. There's yes. Alright, dope, baby.
Yes. Oh, did it work?
Yeah, come here. I haven't even put the handles on yet, but that's how you find water and stuff. So you don't move them. No, I'm not moving them, but show me the answer for yes. I'm not gonna do it then. Haha.
I see it moving though.
Yeah. Alright, show me the answer for yes. It did cross though.
Spirits don't like me, honey.
It ain't got the handles though either.
Because I'm here. Tony, they don't like me.
Alright, well you seen it cross that first time.
Sorry guys, I ruined it.
No you don't. You kind of measure out the straw for the handle. The straw is going to go over that, so that way they kind of... And it doesn't have the handles on it yet either though, but... I got too excited too quickly. Alright, so let's do the handles. You'll want to do them the same length. We'll do it. Let's try it right there. See if that's... You're going to put that over it for the handle. Okay, so it needs to be shorter because you're going to want to bend the metal around it. Or not that way, but this way. That way...
It'll stay in place.
Yeah, it stays in place. Exactly. Oh. Sorry, I dropped one. Alright, there you go, so about like that much. And then you're going to take the pliers, not the snips. Alright, there's one dowsing rod. See how it's more flexible? Which I actually could trim a little more off of that one. Right, let's trim a little more off the next one. That way it's a little more accurate. Because that one is catching. Trim some off of this. And these are poor man's dowsing rods, but this is how my dad used to find water and stuff. Alright, there we go. See the handle though, the difference? And I've actually never used these, so I don't know how accurate they work. You know, I'm always skeptical of these things, but I do think, in general, I like to collect these things, you know. So there you go, you got a handle for one. Alright. You're going to place them out in front of you, but not touch. Oh, they're going buck wild, hang on. Alright, show me the answer for yes. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. So there's the answer for yes, and let's see. I guess no would just be like chilling.
Or it could go way out.
You think so?
Good.
Alright. Show me the answer for no. So it just stays put, I'm guessing.
Well, I don't know. It's moving a little bit out.
But I know yes, it crosses.
Well, I mean, think about it.
For most of them.
Yes,
And I mean, I'm kind of moving them up and down.
Yeah, see that? They're moving
No, I
out.
guess would just stay where it's at or move
No,
out.
it's moving out. Because think about it, honey.
Okay.
Yes is a positive thing, so attraction.
Yeah.
No is a negative thing.
But
so-
anyways, like whenever, and I'm going to do these artificially now so that way you kind of see, but like, I will put my thumbs on it. But there you go, you got the handles, the straws of the handles, the coat hangers. And this shit does work, man. My dad used to find, and my dad was a preacher, my dad was Christian. He was totally against using, like, anything psychic and anything like that. Fortune telling, he hated that type of stuff. But he, for some reason, was, like, pro dowsing rods. It was weird.
That's
That was
good.
the only thing that he was like cool with. But
Right, because he grew up with it as a kid.
basically, like searching for water and stuff is like you'll be walking around the field, and when you come across, and I'm gonna put my fingers over it that way you see, when you come across like a spot where there is water, they'll cross over, and then you go, okay, so there's water here, and then they'll cross over again, and then you'll be like, well, is it 10 feet down? Is it 50 feet down? Is it 100 feet down? And then it starts crossing over. Okay, so it's 100 feet down. We got to dig 100 feet and make a well. So pretty much, it's an old divination device though, you know. If you want to know, hey, is my wife cheating on me? And it starts crossing, you know. It's not a good thing, but it does answer its questions, man. And I don't know, I mean, I try to be skeptical of a lot of stuff, but as far as like divination and stuff, I haven't tried these out. I haven't used these. I think they kind of work all right from what I've tried for about 2 seconds. This is literally the first time I've used them. Oh, and ghost hunting. You can use them for ghost hunting, kind of like a pendulum. This is old school ghost hunting, kind of like a pendulum or Ouija board. It's old school spiritualist ghost hunting device. But yeah, as far as like divination though, like I have not given up on it. Honestly, with tarot cards, I used to have a tarot card business where I was doing readings and stuff on people out in Perryville, and I never had any customers, so I don't really care. It's fine. At least I tried. But I did like tarot a lot, and I got deep into it. That and cartomancy, because cartomancy and tarot are tight. You know, that's where the playing cards come from. Like, every time somebody plays with a deck of playing cards, they're actually using like an occult item, and they don't even know it. Which that's a whole nother video I'll probably get into. But as far as divination, like with tarot cards and stuff, I found it extremely accurate to the point where I don't really even mess with them anymore. Because I was asking questions, I was going through rough times with my ex-wife and stuff, and it was telling me stuff that I shouldn't have asked about, because it hurt me asking about it. It made me smarter, but you got to be careful with it, because it tells you stuff like, do you really want to know the answer to that question? And if you're not ready for the answer, don't ask the question. So I did kind of back off from it, but I don't know. There you go. There's dowsing rods made from coat hangers and some couple straws. They're not hard to make, and I used it literally while making this video. You've seen me using it, and I don't know. I'll play around with them and stuff, and they're always going to be here at the house for anybody else who wants to play around with them. That's how you make it. Supposedly, like another thing, you can use it for ghost hunting, finding water, like wells, and treasure hunting. There's literally like videos on YouTube of people using them for treasure hunting, like going through the woods with them and like looking for gold or artifacts or anything, and actually literally coming across the spot where there's like a gold coin, and whoosh, they just cross, you know. And they'll dig around a little bit, and oh look, here's a piece of gold from, you know, Spain or whatever. But there you go. Check out my other videos, and I hope everyone has a good day.